ahead of our show this Saturday at the Cardiff International Motorpoint Arena. The second coming, a show that I'm very, very excited about after our February the 1st show, which was such a huge success. I'd like to welcome you all and all the fighters here today. 10 bouts on the card on Saturday, and I've got to tell you, it's an absolute corker, even if I may say so myself. We've got Alex Hughes, Robbie Turley, Mitch Buckland, who's here today. We've got a great fight with Dale Evans and Marc Douglas. Chris Jenkins also on the card. Paul Smith recently added to the card in the last 48 hours, ahead of a hopeful fight against Arthur Abraham later this year. And our bouts here on this table today. Just to introduce the table to you, down on the far left, a gentleman from Swansea going to be challenging Callum Smith for his WBC International Super Middleweight title. And we're going to have a round of applause for everyone today, make them feel especially welcome. Tobias Webb. To his right, we welcome from Trinidad and Tobago, going to be challenging Nathan Cleverly for the WBA Inter-Continental cruiserweight title. Delighted to welcome Sean Corbin. To his right, a guy who needs very little introduction to these parts, an absolute epic first fight with Gavin Rees. I cannot wait to see this fight all over again. Please welcome Gary Buckland. To my left, someone who I'm very excited to start a new journey with on Saturday night, and I think we're all going to have a lot of fun with this new journey. Back at cruiserweight, back in Wales, looking great, looking fresh, feeling motivated and ready to do some damage in the division. Please welcome Nathan Cleverly. Down on the far right, WBC number 15, here to challenge Lee Selby for the WBC International Featherweight title, an official WBC World title eliminator from Mexico. Please welcome Romulu Koasicha. To his left, I believe one of the top prospects in world boxing. 10-0, 8 KOs, WBC International Super Middleweight champion, challenging Tobias Webb on Saturday, Callum Smith. And a special round of applause for a real servant to the sport of boxing. We saw Rees-Buckland won, but not just Rees-Buckland won. You know, the epic fights that this man's been involved with. Former world champion, former British, European lightweight champion, world title challenger at lightweight. In his final fight, perhaps, on Saturday night. Give a big round of applause for Gavin Rees. And to my right, a gentleman who really has the world at his feet right now. Top 10 virtually in every governing body in boxing. Number 3 in the WBC. You know, a real golden boy right now in British boxing. Talks of some huge fights around the world, but he has a real tough test ahead of him on Saturday. From Barry, please welcome Lee Selby. Just to break these fights down, and I want to hear from everybody on the table as well. And talking of the first fight, the televised fight from Sky, we're going to be televised from 7:30 PM on Saturday night. Special thank you to Sky Sports for extending our broadcast hours, broadcast all around the world as well. We're going to be starting our broadcast with Paul Smith in an 8-round contest, and then moving to Tobias Webb against Callum Smith, which I think is a great fight. I think Tobias is prepared fantastically for this event, been out sparring Arthur Abraham, and you know, everyone knows my views on Callum Smith. I believe a future world champion without doubt. Tobias, a few words from you about the fight and the challenge ahead on Saturday.
Thank you for the opportunity to actually fight Callum. He is the golden boy at the moment. Everyone's bigging him up. People are hiding from him, don't you know? So I want to step up to the mark, and I'm quite happy to as well. And just to show that, you know, all the hard work that I put in, been over into Germany, as you just said, for a few weeks, away from my family, etc., just to be ready for this fight, and hopefully I'll give the British public a really good fight against Callum. Thank you.
Thanks, Tobias, and you are right, there's not many that wanted to step up to face him, and much respect to you for that. Callum, obviously a new experience for you, travelling in, not someone's backyard, but he'll have a lot of support there on Saturday night, and someone that's definitely coming to win.
Yeah, just say, he's come to win, he's prepared well, he's been away for sparring and stuff, and that always makes for a better fight. But I've always said the better the opponent, the better performance from me, and that was my chance to back that up on Saturday.
Thank you. And Gary, you know, the first fight, we all know what a cracking fight was. Are you expecting the same? Are you expecting?
Well, we've been training for the same fight. You know, I'm preparing myself for the toughest test of all, really. And say training's going well, ready for it, and hopefully we're on a good performance.
Gavin, same old for you. Thoughts mentally going into what we talked about your last fight? Same old Gavin Rees?
Yeah, same old Gavin Rees. No matter what is going to happen, it's going to be a great fight. Guy's such a tough kid, and so am I. So then you got one thing written all over it, and as a war and a great battle.
And
Guy, go down off one of these body shots this time, for fuck's sake, man. Take a knee.
and you know, we talked about being your final fight. This is the last one. It's tough. You get the win on
tough.
Saturday.
I boxed for 25 years, 16 as a professional. It's just harder and harder as I get older. It's hard enough, like, you know. It comes to a point I think you realise I know the fighter I was a few years ago, so it's nice to walk away with Miguel that I've won everything, so I'm proud and I'm happy.
Good, well, can't wait for that one. It's going to be a great fight. And Romulu and Joe down the end there, I've seen a lot of footage from you. A great exciting fighter and a big opportunity for you. What do you know about Lee Selby, and tell us your thoughts going into the fight?
Bueno, antes que nada, muy agradecido de estar aquí en esta ciudad. Es la primera vez que salgo de México. Y de lo que sabemos de Lee Selby, es un gran boxeador, maneja muy bien la distancia y la velocidad, pero lo hemos estudiado bien y tenemos, sabemos cómo pelear y cómo ganarle.
It's the first time he's been out of Mexico, and he's happy for the opportunity. He's seen some videos of Lee Selby. He says he's a good boxer, but he's come here to win, not to lose. And hopefully it'll be a good fight.
Thank you. And Lee, obviously a lot of hype around you at the moment. I know you're not looking past this fight and have a chance to shine in front of the Welsh fans.
I've got a massive opportunity in front of me, and I'd like to thank you, my managers, Sunny guys, for presenting it to me. This is a fight I cannot slip up in, because if I win this, I progress and get to challenge for world honours. And that's what I'm in the game for.
Good. And you've seen the footage of Romulu, and there's plenty of it out there. What sort of fight you expected?
I don't really study the footage. I like just to have a look to see what style. Like I work with a pressure fighter or box on the back foot. And when I did see of him, he did a bit of both. So I don't really know what to expect on the night, but I'll be able to adapt and adjust to anything. And I've had excellent preparation. I've been out to LA sparring. I sparred with different Mexican Americans. I went to Freddie Vulture's gym, sparred out there. The Rock, Maywood Boxing Club. So preparation's gone well.
Good. And Sean, welcome to the UK. I know you've mixed with some top fighters in your career. Tell us about how you think you go with Nathan and what you know of him and what you expect on Saturday.
Well, from what I've heard so far and what I saw on YouTube, is that he released stating that he used me as a stepping stone. But there's one thing I have to say to Nathan is that he's a stone under.
Okay, thank you. And Nathan, obviously a step up for you now. Must be nice for you to not get yourself down to 12-7 and a new journey for you. And what do you expect going in on Saturday?
No, it's just great to be back, mate. You know, it's been 9 months now I've been out of the ring. So August the 17th, 2013 was my last outcome. It's just good to be back. You know, I'm fresh. I'm mentally refreshed. In that 9 months, I've steadily grown into a proper cruiserweight, bit by bit. And I just want to get that fire back, the old fire I used to have at light heavyweight. Sharp shooting. And unfortunately for Sean Corbin, he's gonna get the wrath of it on Saturday night, and I can't wait to unleash. So it's gonna be good. Looking forward to the whole show. Some great fights, some great talent on. Overall, it's a fantastic card put together by Eddie and MATCHROOMS. So we you know, this is a big time in Welsh boxing now. I think we're on the verge, on the crest of a wave, and myself and Lee was going to be challenging for a world title soon. I think we're gonna, you know, it's going to be some good times ahead, and who knows, we could be having a show down the Millennium Stadium soon. So that's the dream.
Thanks, Nathan, and you pointed that out perfectly. This really is a huge boom time for Welsh boxing. You know, we're having a big focus on Welsh fighters, and obviously Nathan and Lee are the flag bearers moving forward. We want to thank all the media that have supported this event so far. Welsh Boxing, and of course we want to thank Chris Sanagar and Jamie Sanagar for Sanagar Events for all their help and moving forward with Lee. We just urge everyone to spread the word. Tickets, we've got 120 VIPs, and the 30s are very limited now. 40s and 60s are still available. Want to make sure this is banged out again on Saturday night. The atmosphere for February the 1st was fantastic, and we want the same again this Saturday. The weigh-in will be here. Tomorrow we're going to speak to our friends at Millennium Stadium, and we're actually trying to get it on the pitch. We've heard the weather's quite nice tomorrow, so you'll hear some more from us on that later on Twitter and from our press office. So I want to thank everyone for coming. See you all at the weigh-in tomorrow, and of course Saturday night, doors open at 5:30, boxing starts at 5:45. Can't wait for another great night. And we're going to have a photo up here now, group photo, and then head-to-heads, and roll on Saturday night. Thanks a lot.